Hey there, and welcome to another video. This time we're gardening for the first time. I'm going to be taking you guys through the year of different videos and different clips that I have from gardening, from planting to harvesting all the crops. Will it be successful or will it be an utter failure? The only way to find out is to watch the whole video. Hope you guys enjoy it. So my dad found these at his work. They use them to ship in parts for their tractors that they work on and stuff. So he brought a few home for me, and we're going to use them for the raised beds. They're free, so why not use them? So then all the pieces of wood that were used for like the lids to cover on the top, which you saw me earlier cutting and banging the nails out of, I cut some of them down and I used them to cover up the holes so we don't have any dirt or anything going to the bottom, and then no weeds and anything will grow through as fast. It'll take longer. Hopefully it does okay. It says pine, so I'm planning on actually painting this. I have a bunch of paint in my basement that was used over the years. Hopefully it's still good, and I'm just gonna lather it, paint it real good, and yeah, hopefully it covers it and lasts for a few years at least. That'd be cool. I'm up at our farm now, and I'm actually looking for some tires. These are junk tires that Dad has gone through over the years and we've had on the farm here. And I actually just got finished rolling out a tire over here. This is our picker, by the way. That you'll see action on this fall. And a 420. Just got finished rolling out this tire here. And we're going to use this for a piece of our garden. Just for fun. So I already have some mulch in here, some mushroom mulch in here, and a bunch of my other stuff. I had it tarped up because it just got done raining like crazy. And I'd like to take a couple of these tires home, do some planting of seeds in these tires as well. I'm going to try to get this guy, big tire, in here yet. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know how, but let's see if I can set you guys up to video. Watch me do it. Take it down. Oh no! Three, two, one. Well, no, get rid. Yeah, come on. That far. Go down there. Oh boy. Nice. Oh no. Break it out. Break it out the wheelbarrow handle. That sucks. All right. It's loaded up. Oh man. Made it to my house. All good. Now to unload.
I have water in the bucket.
All right, put some water in it.
Okay.
Good job, buddy. All right, cutting about 10 inches apart. Did 3 rows here. I think I didn't mark them at all, but I did 3. And each seed's about 6 inches apart. It's our first time doing a garden, so we'll see how it works out. But yeah, I'm hoping it goes good. So I've just been pushing the seeds in with my fingers and hoping that's good enough. Push it down about an inch or so. Basically just line it up with the rope. And just guess about the 6-inch mark. Hopefully that's going to be good enough. Oh, this is corn, by the way. Get that rock out of here, we don't need that. And I just put the dirt in these things. So tonight we're doing corn, and we're gonna do some potatoes. Oh, there's all that water. Oh, you dumped all the water. That's alright, we'll get it.
Bryson, say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Tell everybody what you're doing.
I'm playing with the water.
What's tied to your tractor?
A rope. There's some in here.
Don't dump it over here. Dump it over there. A little bit.
Okay.
We don't really need much water. It just rained a lot.
Like that?
Literally just got done raining. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 actually.
Mama.
I might have gone a little bit tight with these, but
Daddy.
I think it'll be alright.
Mama.
Uh-oh, well we gotta refill it. That's okay though. We really don't need... We'll get it then, don't worry.
Daddy.
Yeah, buddy. What's that? What's that be? Alright.
She looked at the camera.
Now we're gonna do potatoes. I already have one row down here. So we're gonna dig down a little bit, rake back the dirt. We're just doing, like I said, in these little boxes, so we don't need to go too far apart with the rows. Or really too deep. This is a little deep. A little less. Like that.
I need step on.
Okay, right here, buddy. Come here. You want to do these?
I need step.
These potatoes? Come here. You can walk in here if you want to. Watch the pressure. Ready? Wow, does that feel weird? Okay, here. Come sit down. One here. Next one. One further apart. No. That. This one. Right here. Keep going. Turn it around, just the wrong side. Hit that side. There you go. Hit it harder. Smack. Uh-oh. There you go.
Oh, watch out, we do that side.
Watch out, Bear. So we had to put this chicken wire up because we're getting rabbits. Good job. Make sure they're in right. Make sure Daddy put them in right. Good job. These ones?
One.
And that one yet. Good job. So you can see here, our peas are getting eaten up. No, don't put the hammer in here, please. Yeah, they're getting eaten. Peas aren't coming up very much. We're thinking that the birds are getting to them as well. And yeah, so we only have like 2 over there coming up. 2 down there. There's a few here. Beans are doing good. Potatoes are okay. They're coming. But yeah, peas not so hot. There's Bear. Hey buddy, what's up? What's up, Papa? All right. I'm just giving you guys a little update on the gardens. So I'll start over here. Our corn's coming up. We gotta do a little weeding, but the corn is about in 10-inch rows, 10 inches wide. I don't know if it's too close. I don't know much about gardening. My parents do a lot of it. So I had a lot of tips from them, and they were saying, yeah, it should be fine. So I did 10-inch rows just because it's such a small box. Hang on, bud. And then our beans are coming up real well as well. This is 1 row of beans here we did. They're coming up okay.
There's a rock, Daddy.
There's a rock there? Where's the rock? That's not a rock. Oh, that is a rock. But yeah, most of the beans are doing pretty well. We put up these fences around the biggest pieces of the garden just because of the rabbits. They were eating all our stuff. And then I know you guys saw the tire that I loaded up. We have pumpkin right here, and this is supposed to be cantaloupe, but this is all that's coming. Don't touch. That's cantaloupe. Don't touch it, okay? I think. It's supposed to be cantaloupe. Let me zoom in a bit. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm not gonna mess with it. Just in case I don't know what's happening with it. But, so that's inside the tire here, and the reason I put them in the tire is because they spread out so much. So, we'll see how that works. And then I don't have anything in these. I never planted anything here. You can pull that one.
This
Yep.
one? This one?
Yep.
This one?
Yep. These pieces are stalks I just transplanted from the potatoes and the beans.
This one?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure what happened is Mom said that sometimes the birds will pull the seeds up and drop them in other places or even push them down in the ground somehow. So we're pretty sure some of these stalks of corn that aren't growing here are what these are. They just got moved over by the birds, and so they were growing in the other box, and we pulled them out today, and I just replanted them in here. I don't know if no, let it go. Those aren't weeds. I'm gonna see if they'll start growing again. I just pulled them, and I didn't dig them out. I just kind of pulled them out. So a lot of the roots and stuff came out. We'll see what happens with them. Peas aren't doing so hot. Birds got to them. As you can see, beans are doing good here. Beans here. Potatoes there, doing pretty good. And that's the update. I forgot the watermelon. This is watermelon and this one here. So, yeah. Okay, here's another update on the gardens. I'm working at weeding this right now, yes. I realize it's very bad. It needs to be weeded. I'll do it before and after on this. So this is before and after. Whew. Alright, well that's it. I was time-lapsing it too, so you'll probably see that. The corn is coming up. I'd say it's a good 1.5 feet tall already. It's coming up very nicely. The beans here, beans are coming in real nice. Nothing's developing quite yet. But you can see the little, I think that's the beans coming in right there. Not sure. This is my first time really gardening, so I don't know. But the nice thing is these weeds come out really nice. You just pull straight out, just like that. Anyhow, that's the beans. Here's the pumpkin. Or pumpkins. I'm not sure how much is going to come off of this. I really don't. I think there's actually 2 or 3 plants here. I wasn't sure how to plant this stuff, so I actually put like 2 or 3, maybe 4 seeds in this mound here. So I kind of read the instructions. I didn't really look up how to do it. I just planted them and hoped it worked. This is the cantaloupe, so it's not doing the hottest. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if it's just the mushroom mulch I planted them in or what, but it's only starting to finally peek through. Hopefully that gets better. We'll see. We got my transplanted corn over here. This is the stuff that was growing in the other gardens. So, you know, you see a little bit of stuff getting eaten. I think this is from the rabbits actually get eaten. I don't really care as much about this because there's so much over there, but you know, if it comes up, it comes up. That's cool. Nothing in here. This is a little weed that I left grow just to see what it looks like. I don't know what it is, but we'll let it go. There's the watermelon, or watermelons. I think there's going to be 2 here because I put 2 seeds in here, and they're finally starting to come in as well. So, yeah, bud. Bryson's playing. Hold on. We got beans over here, and as I explained to you already, the peas were getting eaten by rabbits. So I don't think we're going to get anything from the peas unless they actually really start growing. And I've been weeding this one to make sure the peas keep growing. But there's a plant. There's a plant. There's a plant. There's a pea plant. There's a couple pea plants over there. Let me zoom in on them. There, yeah, they really got destroyed by the birds, I'm pretty sure. But again, we'll do something a little different for next year. And then the beans over here are doing really well. These, they're not developing yet either. They're starting to. I think that's the beans growing right there. I don't know though. And then this is the potatoes. Potatoes are doing really well as well. They really popped up. They really, like last week, they were probably half as tall. So they really grew real fast. But yep, that's the update. Check this out. That's pretty cool. All right, update time. It is June 26th and doing an update on the garden. Corn is coming up pretty good. I think last time I did the video like 2 weeks ago, exactly 2 weeks ago, it was probably, what was it, 2 foot tall? I think, 1.5 feet, 2 foot tall. And now we're looking at like chest height almost to me. Well, in the box anyway. If I'm standing in with it, it'd probably be waist or a little taller than my waist. So it's probably like 2 foot, 2.5. But had some wind and stuff. Some of it blew over a little bit, but yeah, it's all right. It'll keep growing. And the beans are coming in. They're actually really starting to develop now. They're really coming in nicely. Beans are popping. Pumpkins, it's just going crazy. I didn't realize the pumpkins would be this bad because I literally planted like 2 or 3 seeds in one little mound, and I didn't think it'd be actually, growing like this. But it's pretty crazy. Let's see. I did see. I think that's it's a pumpkin developing right there. That's gonna be a pumpkin. Huh?
I 4 times slide and I just go down as much sweat.
Oh no.
I
You're
just
silly.
fallen.
You went down the slide and fell?
Yeah.
Oh my. You're funny. You're silly.
I wouldn't go down there.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't go down.
No, you can't go down there. Go up to mommy. Get cleaned up. Anyhow. So yeah, the pumpkins are really developing. There's another one coming in right here. I don't know how many this is gonna give, but there's the cantaloupe. I don't think that's gonna survive with the pumpkin. I didn't think about how much this thing's really gonna spread out, and that cantaloupe's finally popping through. I don't know how much that's gonna spread too, so we'll see what happens to that, but I don't have high hopes for that. But yeah, this pumpkin is just exploding. I mean, that tire is a good, if it's standing up, I think it's shoulder height to me. What you see in the video, you saw earlier in the video that how tall it was. But yeah, it's just everywhere. I mean, it's growing out like crazy. So this is our watermelon, and there's actually 2 plants going here. I did 2 or 3 seeds here. I think 2 took off pretty well. This one is obviously really long. We got one little watermelon, just teeny little guy, right there, starting. I don't see, this is the other plant here obviously, but yeah, that stuff's really spreading. That's my transplanted corn that was growing in the other beds. There's one growing there, two there, and one in there. And I pulled them out gently when they were still like 4 or 5 inches tall, and I planted them in here, and they actually seem to be doing something. I'm surprised. But the rabbits are getting to these because I don't have anything around them, and this is really all they can get to. But yeah, I guess we'll see how that takes off. That's that one. Still didn't get anything in here. I'll probably wait till next year, or I might even just remove this. Or I'm thinking about doing something else for right here next year. Might do another box like that, or just completely into the ground. I don't know yet. We're still deciding. Just so these things can actually create a root system. And I'm thinking that's why this corn is half blowing over, because the roots aren't going very deep. Unfortunately, I didn't think about that, because this is literally only like 10 inches. Maybe not even that. Like my hand spread is about 9. I use that measurement a lot for different things. But I mean, yeah, it's not even that deep. I mean, the dirt's only up to here, so probably 6 inches of dirt. After all the rain and stuff we had, it really got packed down, and those roots aren't going too deep, unfortunately. So I think that's why some of them are falling over. But oh well. We learned. This year was just kind of like a trial thing. Next year we might make some bigger gardens, or yeah, we'll see. But I'll show you the potatoes. Potatoes are really popping up too. These things are really blooming. My mom said that once they start blooming, that means the potatoes are developing. And once they start to die off, everything starts to turn brown, and the stalks die. That means the potatoes are ready to dig up. So we're excited for that. These are another row of beans here. Everything's just real close together. But I think our beans are really doing good here. There's one of them. And that's like, I don't know, good. I don't know, what's my finger measure? Who knows? Probably 3 inches, 4 inches. Peas did not, unfortunately, take off. They are dead. This one is anyway. These, I think, they're just dying. They're done for. Then here's the other row of beans. I gotta pull weeds again, but yeah, those beans are really coming in nicely. Some of these kind of fell over a little bit too, just because of the wind. But yeah, so that's my update. Bean time. Got mom and dad here helping. There they are.
We washed the beans real well and put them into jars.
I don't know, it might be a little late in the season to plant tomato, but give her a shot. Alright, that should be deep enough, hopefully. It's just nice and watered. It's been a week maybe since I brought you in here last. I don't know how that corn's doing. I think it's about to tassel. I don't know. Might be getting close. The beans are about done. There's probably one more picking worth. There's a few beans here and there. Yeah, there's one yet. That's a pretty big one. I'm gonna pick these tomorrow. Let them grow one more day, and then we'll probably rip them out. They'll probably be done. This corn is getting kind of just annihilated, knocked over and pushed around from the wind. So next year we're probably going to get rid of these boxes. Probably just going to plant straight in the ground, just so the root system can actually grow, and we'll be able to spread stuff out a little more. I might actually get enough fence to fence in this whole bottom area here and just use this whole bottom part as a plot. We're not going to do pumpkins again because this is why. Pumpkins are just running rampant everywhere. It's insane. how much this thing grew in the past like 2 weeks. This is supposed to be what? This is cantaloupe. So that's actually still growing, but it's not doing as good. Obviously the pumpkins. Potatoes, they're about to start dying, or they are starting to die, the stems. So when they die, Mom said we can dig them up. So I'd say with what that looks like over there, maybe 2-3 weeks, and then maybe end of July to middle of August we'll have potatoes. Beans, again, these are, probably got one more picking on them, which I don't see any right now. Oh, there's one. There's another little guy. Yeah, there's one. They just formed not long ago. I just checked these on Thursday when I did my July 4th video. Peas, yeah, peas did nothing. And then more beans here. Pumpkin again, yeah, it's coming way out here. Watermelon's coming way out here. So I'm hoping they keep growing. This corn here is the corn that I replanted. Look how much better this corn is standing up than that corn. This corn here has no bottom to it. There's no bottom. It just went straight to the grass. So this dirt's a lot deeper as well. I forgot to put the cage up. Yeah, that's gonna work. Alright, it's update time again. It's another week about since my last update, and things are just going crazy. Beans are done. I am working on pulling them out at the moment. Look at the watermelon, or the watermelon and the pumpkins. Look at the pumpkins. It's like it's just I didn't know it was gonna do this. Look at that one. Way just going crazy. Watermelons are forming. They are like, yeah, they're doing really good. That's the second biggest. There's the biggest one right there. Look at how big this guy is. Big chungus. There's my hand. Like, oh my goodness. There's more. Here's one. Starting. This is our first time doing any kind of gardening or anything, so I didn't know what to expect. I didn't do any research. I just planted the seeds and said, let's try it. So next year's gonna be a little different. We're gonna do watermelon again, but we ain't doing pumpkin because this is just too insane. My wife went around earlier and she said she was counting all the pumpkins that are forming, and she said that there's like 12 of these things. I don't know if it's smart to actually cut these things back and like keep them to one, or if I should just let them grow. I don't know. I guess I could look that up, but the whole thing here was to try to do this without looking anything up, and you know, have my mom help me, and that's about it. My mom never did pumpkin or watermelon. Here's the tomato I planted last week, Sunday. Things actually starting to kind of grow a little bit. I think we'll be all right. Hoping that stuff just. And then this is the corn that I replanted. It got really tall. It's almost as tall as me. It is as tall as me. It's not quite in tassels yet, but I think that's coming. No corn formed on it yet. This tasseled. This is brand new. Yesterday. No, a couple days ago this wasn't like this. This is all brand new. You can see some of it's just falling over in there, and it's just not growing very well. I mean, there's actually one forming right here. Here it is. Cob forming. Yeah, this stuff is just all over the place. Like, there's one in there. I mean, I don't know. Potatoes are looking good. They're flowering again, or they're still flowering. Ouch! Oh man, I gotta watch where I step. Anyhow, they're starting to die off down here. And yeah, I'm sure that these things here are also not forming probably like they should because of my stupidity and leaving the bottoms on these things. This one has a bottom on it as well. Should we make a sandcastle really quick?
Yeah, you make another sandcastle.
Let's make a sandcastle.
I want to smash
You
it.
wanna smash it?
Yeah.
What? What if I don't want you to smash it? Ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay, don't smash it right away. Let that form for a little bit. Look at that. There we go. Look at that. What? Hey!
You made another one.
Man, I just worked so hard on that. Some of the toys in here used to be inside. And we got just too many toys inside, so we decided we were going to move some stuff out here. Whoa!
You made this sandcastle.
There you go. Alright, hey guys. Back again with another update. Sorry it's a little windy today. I was just going to start mowing the yard in the backyard here today and realized that I need to do something about these pumpkins and watermelons. Like prune them back or something because it's horrible. I mean, it's just taking everything over. So I am going to do my first attempt at pruning some of these back a little. I did a little bit of research on how to do it. I hope I do it right, but I guess I'll find out. This is my first time doing this, and yeah, we'll see. These watermelons, they're getting pretty big. The video I saw, I watched a YouTube video of how to prune them, obviously. That's the easiest way to do it. You should have one melon per vine. And if you have one melon per vine, most times you can cut off the end of this vine. You want one vine to supply nutrients and everything to the one melon. You don't want to have multiple ones on one vine because it can take all the nutrients between the two and it won't make the melons as big and juicy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it back. Here's the stem. I'm going to cut it right here. And get my shears over here. I'm going to cut this one off right here. And bam. Oh. Dang, this thing must be dull. Here's the biggest one so far, the biggest melon. I'm not going to move him, I'm going to let him sit here. But the vine for this goes way, way, way out there. So there's that one done. This one goes, okay, so this is a shoot off the main line as well to that melon. So maybe we just cut this guy back. So I'll just cut this. Yeah, this one doesn't have anything either, I don't think. So that way, that melon there will grow like crazy. That'll take a lot out of this plant, that extra energy that it didn't need to be taking. Hopefully I'm doing this right. If I'm not, you know, it's my first time. We can always do it again next year. And I'll have learned something. This one is growing inside the tire here. And right away, right next to it, there's another one growing. I'm debating on if I should cut this off to give this one a fair chance, or if I just let it go. I'm thinking I probably should cut it off, but I don't really want to. Maybe I'll just cut it back and just hope they both grow. That would be cool. Cut that off. Don't need that one growing anymore. I didn't have any idea about pruning this stuff. I should look this up earlier just to see if it should be done. Oh, here's one that's growing and it's kind of hanging by a thread here, but I'm gonna let him grow. This guy was hanging is growing from over there, so I'm gonna take this and move it to this side just so it doesn't have to hang anymore. I'm just gonna make sure it doesn't really affect any other vines, which does not. That should be perfect actually now. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 definite melons. Now as for the pumpkins, Oh, alright, yeah. So pumpkin plant is here. Look at this big guy. He's getting huge already. So I don't want this to grow anymore. This vine is just insanely long. Because, you know, I'm at the end of the vine here, and I mean it's middle of that tire, and that's probably a good 10, yeah, at least 10 feet or more. So this one, I don't want any more pumpkins growing on this one, on this vine. I'm gonna just trim this way back. I don't want this one growing out any further. It's far enough in my opinion. So I'm just gonna boop. There's that. Is that a side shoot starting? It is. We'll cut that. I don't want that. Side shoots? No thank you. This is the side shoot, I think. Get that out of here. Alright, so I'm going to do that on all these pumpkins. Well, I'm going to go about trimming these pumpkin vines back and trimming them up a little bit. And I'll bring you back in for the rest of the update then. Back again with another update. Sorry, after pruning all these pumpkins and stuff, I never got a chance to video finishing that up. But this is the potatoes. This is about a week and a half later since I pruned the pumpkins and watermelons. I'll show you those in a minute. But potatoes, plants are dying off. That means the potatoes are about ready to dig. We actually dug a few up the other day just to see what they look like. And there was a few big ones, but there's also a few real small ones yet. And yes, I know this looks like a mess. I never finished pulling these bean stalks out. And there's actually might be a few beans left yet that we would get. So I'll work on getting those then. Pumpkin pruning looks a lot different. Killed the grass here from just keeping so much shade. I left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pumpkins grow. All the rest, everything else, all the side shoots, everything like that, I just cut it all out. Pumpkins are out for next year. Next year the garden's gonna change totally. I'm not gonna make this mistake again. This corn is all pretty much died, it's shriveling up. Hasn't even given us a cob yet. I mean, this is all we got so far. Just because of my stupid mistake, which is not gonna happen next year. And I know better now. That corn though over there, you just walk through here now. I'm pretty sure this is field corn. It's so tall. Pretty sure it's field corn. Got tomatoes here. There's nothing growing yet. I think I'm gonna prune these up as well. I'm not sure how to prune these, but I'll look it up. Same way. Oh yeah, we got little tomatoes growing. Little tiny ones here and there starting. So that's cool. This is the biggest pumpkin so far, by far. There's that one that was on the end that I was gonna let this guy grow. Watermelons, this is the biggest guy yet. I just watered everything as well because they haven't been getting much rain recently in the past couple days, so I thought I should probably get to watering these stuff because it's gonna start to die if we don't. And watermelons won't produce as well, so we're gonna water them up. But so far we got 4 watermelons. This is the biggest one. Then I'd say that one or that one are in a close second. And then this guy's way on behind. But hoping to really get a few out of here at least. All right, we're pulling potatoes. Whoa, buddy, hold on.
Here's the one we planted. That one's yucky. Don't put that one.
Well, this is what the seed potato looks like. Everything grew off of this. That's nasty. Yeah, it's all squishy. How many we got so far?
3.
There's a little one. Little baby one, which...
Baby one. Where do you want me to put these?
Just throw them over there. That's the compost pile for now. I gotta get this plastic bag out of here. There's grass in it. Dig around. Pull them up. See a big one?
They're tiny.
Dig around, Bryson. There's more. Potatoes are growing nice, at least. One fell. Let's put it in. Another one. Whoa, these are big ones.
Don't squeeze them.
Ooh.
Smile for the camera.
I'll put them in my truck.
Not bad. That's all we got for our tiny little garden. 1, 2, 3, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, and then all the rest are just little ones. It's about 30 big ones. And then we got some beans for supper at some point as well. Alright, back inside, all showered up, cleaned up, and I got my potatoes in here. I'm gonna lay these out on a tarp. I'm actually gonna put them under my son's trampoline down here in the basement because it's a cool, dark place on the concrete floor. Don't really need a whole lot of space. Just gonna, the reason I'm putting them under here is because then they won't get trampled on. My son comes down here every now and then when I come down. There was some smaller ones. I put them in a bag. Got them out of the bucket. Separated the beans and these. There was some smaller ones that were kind of had a lot more marks and spots on them that didn't look the greatest. So I got rid of those already because those were not going to grow, or not going to grow. Those were not going to be very good. This could be a potential problem here, but we're going to let it go. See what happens to it. Literally. Also, don't wash these. You want to let them sit and basically just, if they're dirty, let them dirty. I just kind of scrape some of the dirt off just to not bring in all that dirt in the house. That's it. That's all I got. My wife really wanted to dig them up. She's excited for the potatoes, and I was hoping there's going to be more. But again, with that stupid bottom, I really only found, this many. And there should have been double this amount if I was doing this right. You can put them wherever you want, just still store them out of the light in a cool, dark place, and that's it. Hey guys, back again with another update. Today is August 10th, day after my birthday, and I'm going to give you an update on the garden. Corn, no bueno. Again, pretty sure this is field corn. I mean, it's insanely tall. I think this might be a piece of a sweet corn, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly how to tell that. Pumpkins are popping, still growing here. There's one still growing right here. I mean, the middle stalk is pretty much dead. Pretty sure it's from all the heat and stuff. Everything over there is done. Potatoes are done. That's just a pile of stalks and like the potato stalks and stuff that I've been just piling up. Need to get rid of. Yeah, pumpkins are not doing too bad. I'm pretty sure they're pretty much ready. I'm just gonna let them on the vine though. I don't know how long they're gonna be growing for yet. But I mean, this one's done. It's broken. That one's done. I know that because it's broken off as well. I might put these on the porch or put them somewhere to get them out of the sun. I don't know. That one's still growing. I think there's another one here. There was, I thought. Maybe not. Watermelons, I think, are about done as well. These are, I think they're called Sugar Baby watermelons. Got a weed right in the middle of them, of course. Get him out of there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure these are called Sugar Baby, and they do not get very big at all. So I'm not sure if they're done yet. I need to water this. I mean, unless it is done, I don't know. I gotta look up to see when watermelons are done for sure. But yeah, as you can see, we only have 2 watermelons left, and that is because of my son. My son decided he wanted to pick some watermelons, and he pulled 2 of them. Pulled 2 of them off the stalk here. And yeah, they were not near ready yet. That was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now. Or 2 weeks ago, I think is what it was. So, well, we have 2 left. Hoping that they grow nicely for us yet. I mean, Sugar Babies, they say, are smaller. If anything, this one's ready. That one might not quite be yet. But this one is about there. Hey, look, a grasshopper. Boink. Alright, so that's the update on everything else. Tomatoes are like going insane. Randall said this is multiple plants. I didn't know that. So I have like 4 or 5, I think, tomato plants growing right here, all in this circle. I had no idea. But what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to prune up some of the stuff that's touching the ground. Maybe tie some other pieces up, prune it up, so it looks a little bit nicer. So there's already some decent tomatoes coming up right here. Just get stuff off the ground. You don't want the plants resting on the ground because it can introduce disease to the plants. Okay, there's the pruning done. I tried to clean up the bottom a little bit. I'll come back to it in a week, see how it's looking. If it's still too like it's really bushy inside there. If it's still too much inside there, I'll come back and I'll prune it out a little bit more yet. Okay, well that's it for this update. See you in the next one. What are you guys doing?
I'm trying to get all these stuff out so I have more room.
I told them they can pull the corn because it's not going to grow anyway. Everett, Randall, and Jackie are here to hang out for the night. So Everett's here playing with Bryson.
Yeah.
Nice. Throw it in the compost pile over there. We're gonna get rid of that stuff. So Jackie is very much into plants and knows all about plants and.
Because her works on plants.
She's what?
Her's a plant.
She sells plants and she takes care of plants. She has hundreds and hundreds of plants.
And keeps plants alive. So,
Go to Randall's channel and ask him to see them all, and you'll see what I mean. But I pulled, we got 2 pumpkins out of the 6 or 8 that I thought we were going to get. This one is the best looking one. Has nothing wrong with it. This one here has vine. They were vine eaters. I forget what Jackie called them. They were like vine bugs that eat the vines. So got that dug into there. And over here. The watermelons are okay, but like I said, the watermelons, we had Bryson pulled off 2 of them. So those are the only 2 left. They're done. They're ready to eat, probably. Tomatoes are still doing good. Corn's not. That's field corn, so that's not happening. These this is what happened to all the other pumpkins. I should have checked them, but they all rotted. That one, there's one over there, rotted. There's one over here. And there was another one there. So, thanks for saying something about it, Jackie.
What?
About the plant, because the pumpkins and stuff, because I would have not came down here all the way till tomorrow to come down.
Daddy, look.
See you in the next update. Just picked a giant tomato. We've been picking a few of them here and there.
Hey, yep, these.
Got one?
Here,
Ooh, a little one. Okay.
That one can be picked too.
Pull it off.
And then,
Here, let me help you. I don't want you to get it stuck.
wait,
There we go. No more, buddy. Those aren't ready yet.
wait, this one is.
No,
How big these things are. Bryson, not yet. Oh, well. Is that one good yet?
Yucky.
It can be cut up. Or cut out. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, that's it, buddy. No more.
Oh no!
Done.
Can you pick that up for Daddy? I dropped one.
This one looks perfect.
Give it to Mommy. Got another nice one. They're getting ready. That big one in there. Go ahead. Come on. Oh, you gotta show the other side of the camera. Right there. Go ahead. Whoa.
Here you go.
This one? We should go. We should go get a container from Mommy. You can put them here. Let's just put them right here for now.
Is that one ready?
That one's ready. Go ahead. You can pull it if you want.
Oh, big.
It's a big, heavy one. Ooh. Ooh, don't step on them.
Is that
Whoa.
one ready?
That one's. No, the little one isn't ready. Here.
Wait.
This one.
See that
We
one.
can cut that out. It'll be fine.
Wait, I see that.
Yeah, you can get that one. Oh, uh-oh. That pulled this one off too. That's okay. Maybe it'll ripen. We'll see. Don't throw it. Thank you.
Oh no, that one's wet.
It's okay. I think we can cut it off. How about this one? That's not quite as red, but it's ready. It can go. Pull. Don't squeeze. Wow, they're not coming off. Don't squeeze, Bryson. Don't squeeze. Oh! The whole stem came off.
The whole stem though.
It's all right. Can be cut out.
Daddy,
There's some. Yeah. This
wait.
tomato plant is like starting to fall over.
Oh, I found.
Got a bunch.
Wait,
Put it in there. Don't throw it, buddy.
wait.
Another one?
This one is ready.
Hey, grab it. Whoa. Uh-oh. Let them on the stem. Let them go. Just let them on the stems. There's a little hole in that one. Just see if they'll ripen like that. Now these are on the ground. We don't want that to happen. Let's try to just lay that over top. I don't want that hanging, sitting on the ground.
This one's good.
Can I see it?
Wait, here.
Nope. Let me see. Not quite. Let's let that one go a little longer. Maybe tomorrow we can get that one. This is probably going to be the final garden video. I never got that trash bag out of there yet. But yeah, we did okay this year. Beans, we got seven quarts of canned beans. 2.5 of those quarts were outsourced just so we could fill the canner. No peas. The potatoes we got, they were pretty good. They're start here. Decent amount of those, but not as many as I thought. Pumpkins actually ended up with none. They all got a root, something in the roots, and it killed them. And then after, obviously, they were actually starting to die. When I was starting to prune them up, they were starting to die, and I just didn't know what I was looking at. But yeah, we got no pumpkins from it. They had issues from the start, I guess, just from planting here and then curling out of the tire and everything. I shouldn't have put the tire down, but I thought it'd be fun to try. But now we know for next year. Corn, got no corn because of, well, yeah, I explained that was already. And then the beans and tomatoes, and that was basically it. Oh, watermelon. Watermelon we did get. I cut those 3 up. There are 2, whatever it was that we had, but we didn't eat them. After all, then I ate some of it when I cut it up, but they were just too seedy. We couldn't even get through them, and yeah, it just weren't that great. So we didn't even eat them then. We actually got rid of them because they were gross, and they weren't really having much flavor. Originally there was like 8 watermelons, and then there was 6 because a couple of them started to get kind of gross, and then there was 4, which my son ripped 2 off the vine. But both of them were too young, and then the last two we pulled were about ripe, but they were just not good. Probably because I didn't water them as much as needed. But oh well. So final garden video, final garden update. Hope you guys learned something that I did. Hope that this helps someone out there with their garden, you know, maybe some ideas or something. Again, like I said, we're changing this up. I'm getting rid of all these tires and these boxes, and we're gonna plant into the ground next year to see what happens with that. And we're just gonna go from there. That way we'll actually get crops and get the food growing like we want it to. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tune into the next one. Thanks a lot.